Hey guys, it's the New Builder here, back with another video, and today we're going to be looking at the top 8 mocks for my mock competition. Again, I chose these individually on my own. I did get a couple of help from CG Production Studios, but yeah, let's take a look at all the 8 contestants who will be fighting for this incredible prize. But yeah, that's about it, and let's begin. Again, first of all, before I mention who this is from, I do want to say that none of these are picked out specifically in order. I just got them in a generator and randomized the numbers, so that doesn't really affect anything. But yeah, first of all, we have Will Bricks Productions, one of my good old friends on YouTube. I am co-hosting on his podcast, but about that, yeah, he did a really good Moff Gideon mock from the prison cell in chapter 2 of The Mandalorian in the most recent episode. But yeah, it's really cool. It has a great design for the arch, and he did show that clearly in his video. But here we do have a couple of pictures of it, and yeah, that's about it for this one. And let's move on to number 2. At number 2, we have Finn Winters on YouTube, and he made a pretty cool custom story mock. Here we do have stormtroopers in Naboo. He had a pretty good story for it, and the mock is very compact, but it has very great detail, and that's why it makes it further on to these top 8. I just really like the way how he added his story, and how he just yeah, it was pretty impressive. Again, all the videos that are mentioned in this video are down in the description, so yeah, go check them out. But yeah, that's about it, and let's move on to number 3. Next up, we do have Jeffrey. I cannot pronounce his last name, so I'm not going to butcher it. But anyways, he made a cool Jedi Temple entrance mock where we have Anakin Skywalker and the 501st Legion right behind him. And I think it came out pretty well. It's very small, but it looks pretty good. And he also added a little design to the right of it, which is also a nice implement to it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I really like the mock. It's a really great scene, and yeah. That's about it for this one. Let's move on to the next one. At number 4, we have Nothing But Bricks. And he made a pretty cool mock itself. It's one of the biggest mocks, and I believe it is the biggest mock out of the ones that we have in this list. It is pretty cool. It is huge. It's just really cool to see. He did use some custom minifigures, of course, and he did use a backdrop as well, which is pretty nice to see, which is something we don't get to see much more often in mocks. But yeah, that's about it for this one, and let's move on to the next one. Next up, we do have Blue Alien Productions, and if you guys aren't already subscribed to him, I don't know what you're doing. He is one of my Discord mods and one of my greatest friends on YouTube. Yeah, he made a pretty cool custom clone base temple, Jedi Temple type thing. He made a really cool speeder along with it, which looks really nice. And just in general, he made a great design for the interior and exterior for a great amount of time that he posted it in. And yeah, that's about it for Mr. Blue Alien Productions video, and let's move on to the next one. Next up, we do have Adrian KkksHD, and he made this really cool mock with the clones and the Separatist army. Overall, I think this one has to be one of the coolest ones. I'm not saying that the other ones aren't really cool, but I just really like how he implemented the people in the back of the building and how they were hiding. And it's just really cool to see that not only the main characters are there, but a couple of other civilians are there too. But again, that's about it for this one. Let's move on to the final 2. Next up, we do have a really cool mock from Clacks Lego. And honestly, this Hoth mock is really impressive. With the holiday theme and a mini kit at the top, it's just absolutely great to see. Hoth is one of the best fights in Star Wars, if you guys haven't already watched it, which you probably have. But yeah, it's just incredible to see it. He implemented some video game characteristics, especially that mini kit, and giving it that holiday theme also helps out a lot. But yeah, that's about it for this one. Let's go to the final contestant of the top 8 mocks. But yeah, let's go. And the final mock of the top 8 mock submissions is from Bricktime, and he made this really cool 501st clone separatist raid, and yeah, it's really cool to see. He did like give it levels, which is really nice to see as well. He did have water at the bottom, and he just had a lot of cool and little like things that made it look up so much better. And yeah, it was really impressive to me. It was just one of the good mocks that I saw. Again, almost every submission was looked at. And if I didn't look at your submission or you submitted too late, I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to, but yeah, I usually commented on the thing or liked the video if I saw it. But yeah, that's the final contestant for this, and let's move on to my final words for this video. Again, thank you to everybody who submitted a video on their channel. Very much appreciated. Again, if you're not on this list, don't worry about it. We'll be having more competition soon, and next time I'll give a much bigger deadline, because I noticed that was a big issue, which is why I extended it an extra week. But yeah, again, I'm so sorry if you guys didn't make it to the top 8. Don't worry, guys, all of your mocks are fantastic. Yeah, it's just really great to see that people watch my channel, and stuff like that really helps out. But again, yeah, that's about it for today right now. And let's wrap up this video by saying thank you guys so much for watching. New Builder, peace out. Bye.